Woman King, a recently released film set in the 1820s in West Africa, which tells us the story of the Agoji, a historically documented all-female warrior regiment. I'm going to interrupt myself, but I mean, look at the way they're dressed in this historical picture, and then compare it to the costume department of the actual movie. Then tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, no, Metatron, bro. Yeah, sorry, Metatron, you're terribly wrong, unfortunately. But this is not an attack on Metatron. I love his content. I just have to correct him because, yeah, man, that's misinformation, I'm afraid. So Metatron is under the assumption that this image is showing the Agoji, the female warriors of the Dahomey kingdom. But this is actually an image from an exhibition in France, which claimed that these people were Agoji. The people in this image were brought by a British entrepreneur called John Wood and were used in exhibitions in France, and they toured all over Europe. This was in 1891. It was discovered that many of these people were actually from the Yoruba ethnic group. Some of them were from the Fon kingdom of the Dahomey people, but many of them, most of them, if not all, were not Agoji. A historian called Jeffrey P. Green confirmed this, that these people here are not actually Agoji. Some of them are, like I said, were not from the Fon ethnic group even, let alone Agoji warriors. So when these people were getting toured around and shown, they were being shown in human zoos in different parts of Europe, and many of them were living in bad conditions. Many of them were afraid. They didn't even know what was going on, which is very sad. So these are not the Agoji, I'm afraid. So now you want to know what the actual Agoji looked like, how they dressed? Let me show you. This is a more accurate representation of the Agoji. Now, they were said to be wearing sleeveless vests, gowns, and caps with lizards, as you're seeing there. This is another example. This is by an art historian called Angus McBridge. Again, this is how the Agoji would have looked like. So all those cowrie shells, those feathers and stuff, they didn't have that. They had, this is more accurate, tunics like that and shorts. Some of them wore dresses and stuff. Like the one on the right, that's based on an illustration of a general, and I'll show you what that looked like. Here it is. Yeah, so this is the real Agoji. Again, the headbands with the lizards, the caps. This is how they looked. This is how the warrior ladies look. This is a general, or captain, should I say. And here's another example showing the diverse uniforms that they had. So when it comes to the film Woman King, the costume department was actually excellent. They got very close. It wasn't exactly like the historical attire, but they got close. So I didn't really think that was a means to criticize or to even say, hey, look, they've got it wrong. No, they were very, very accurate. So